Good evening, brother and sister. Good evening. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice, we will be glad in it. We bless Almighty God for making it possible for all to see another day. God has been so good to us, and I believe God has been so good to you. Please share it with friends and family. Oh, thank you, Father. We bless Almighty God once again for making it possible for all to see another beautiful day. God has been so good to us. I believe God has been so good to you and your family. It's a new day, a day of joy, a day of gladness. We thank Almighty God for another opportunity given unto us to share the word of God together this evening. And I will continue where I stopped last Friday. And at the beginning of this month, we look at the month of June, the 6th month. What does it mean? And I said on that it's a month of visitation. We started from the book of Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. That man was created on the 6th day with a blessing. And we look at Luke chapter 1, verse 26, that in the 6th month, the angel was sent to Mary. And I said that 6 is a number of man, which means this month is our month, that we should get ready for supernatural blessing. There's no two way to that, because if you study the book of Genesis chapter 1 carefully, on the sixth day, God created man. He created man with overwhelming blessing, and which means in this 6 months, whatever God has purpose to do in your life shall be delivered. It shall be delivered into your hand. There's no two way to that. You just relax your mind and believe the word of God, because when you believe God, you will be established. But when you believe his prophet, you shall prosper. And we look at Moses and Joshua, that they were on the mountain for 6 days, which means 6 is a significant number in the Bible. They were waiting. They were waiting for God. They waited on God for 6 days. That's in Exodus chapter 24, verse 16 to 18. And the children of Israel walked around Jericho 6 days, once in a day. And God commanded Joshua that let them do it once in a day for 6 days. And when we come to the New Testament, with Jesus turned water to wine. The Bible talk about the 6 water pots in the manner of purifying of the Jew tradition. 6, which means there's something significant with 6 number. And when we come to Luke chapter 1, verse 26, Angel Gabriel visited Mary in the 6th month, which means in this 6th month, get ready for God visitation. And I said several things on that day, that what God has in store for us in 6 months. And today, and I want us to look at what they did that attract God visitation. What Abraham did, what Jacob did, what Peter did, what Cornelius did. We need to know how they managed to attract God visitation, because God doesn't just visit people just anyhow. He expects people to do something. That's why when you play your part, God is committed to play his part. And I will start from Abraham. What Abraham did. What is so unique about Abraham? How come Abraham managed to experience and enjoy God's visitation over and over again? And I will start from Genesis chapter 13. The book of Genesis chapter 13, I will read verse 4. Genesis chapter 13, I will read from verse 4. If you have your Bible with you, if you can open your Bible to Genesis chapter 13, I will read verse 4. Genesis 13, verse 4. Unto the place of the altar which he has made there at the first. And there Abraham called on the name of the Lord. Abraham called on the name of the Lord. Which means for you to experience God's visitation, you must learn how to call upon the name of the Lord. No wonder the Bible says, whosoever call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. He said, Abraham called upon the name of the Lord. He called upon the name of the Lord. And God is committed to show up. In Jeremiah 33, verse 3, he said, call unto me and I will answer you. Which means for you to experience God's visitation in this 6 months, you must learn how to call upon the name of God. He said, Abraham called upon the name of God. He called upon the name of God. And when we come to chapter 18, let's go to chapter 18 of Genesis. Chapter 18 of Genesis, and see what's happened. And the Lord appeared unto him, and the Lord appeared unto him, because the man understood the power of prayer. He know how to call upon the name of the Lord. And in chapter 18, the Bible says, the Lord appeared unto him. For God to appear unto you in this 6 months, You must learn how to call upon the name of God. You must call upon his name for God to appear to you. He said, and the Lord appeared unto Abraham, because Abraham understood the power of prayer. The power of prayer. The whole scripture, if you read the whole scripture carefully, any time God visits his people, something preceded that visitation. That's prayer. That's prayer. Bible, in 13, Abraham called upon the name of the Lord. And in chapter 18, God appeared. He appeared. Because I said last time that the prayer of saints is like an incense before God. And when you go to Revelation, it says the prayer of saints is like incense. Like you have burnt incense. That's why God will never ignore the cries of a prayer man or woman. I will say it again. God will never ignore the cry of prayer man or woman. Because prayer has its own voice. It has its own voice, it has its own language, which only God understands. Prayer has its own language, which only God understands. That's why the Bible says in the 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14 says, if my people who were called by my name shall humble and pray. Because when they pray, they will speak the language of heaven. When they pray, they will speak the mystery which no man understands. That's why you must learn how to call upon the name of God. In chapter 13, he called upon the name of God. And in chapter 18, God appeared to him. Because there's something about prayer that's very unique. There's something about prayer that's very, very unique. That's why you can, in the world we are living today, you cannot rule without being a man or a woman of prayer. If you read the whole scripture, no man was able to subdue the kingdom without develop the prayerful life. You must develop a prayerful life. Our life must be a life of prayer. Chapter 13, he said, Abraham called upon the name of God. And 18, the Lord appeared to him. The Lord appeared to him. That's why God will never disregard your voice. Oh, if you can pray. He said, call unto me and we answer you. Call unto me. When you call unto me in prayer, I'm committed to answer you. When you call unto me in prayer, I'm committed to show up. I'm committed to do something. Because God, there are certain things. God will never do anything in woman life unless you pray. God will never involve in woman affair unless you pray. Unless you call upon his name. Unless you call upon his name. See the story of the children of Israel in Exodus chapter 2. The Bible said they cry unto the Lord. Let's go to Exodus chapter 2. Exodus chapter 2, I will read from verse 23. Exodus chapter 2, I will read from verse 23. And it came to pass in the process of time that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel signed by the reason of bondage, and they cry, and they cry, and they cry, and their cry came up unto the Lord by reason of the bondage. They cry unto the Lord, and their cry came unto God. They don't just make sound. They cry in prayer that oh God of our Father, oh God of Abraham, oh God of Isaac, oh God of Jacob, hear us. You remember your promise. They cry unto God. And the Bible said their cry came up unto God. Their cry came up unto God. When you cry in prayer, God has no choice to intervene. When you cry in prayer, God has no choice to rescue your life. When you cry in prayer, God has no choice to deal with that issue. Only if you can cry in prayer. we are coming to the age whereby only prayerful will be able to rule. Only prayerful will be able to experience the full blessing of the Lord. He said they cried unto the Lord, and God, their cry came up unto the Lord. This month, you must learn how to cry in prayer. How to cry, how to call upon the name of God. Nothing happened automatic in the kingdom. Nothing happened automatic. Until you pray, until you raise altar of prayer, there are certain things that won't happen. There are certain things won't happen in your life unless you can raise up an altar of prayer. Abraham raised an altar and he called upon the name of God. The children of Israel cried unto the Lord, and their cry came up unto the Lord. Brother and sister, there's no two way. We have been talking about God visitation this month. But for you to experience God visitation, you must learn how to pray. You must learn how to cry unto the Lord. How to cry unto the Lord. Abraham prayed. He prayed. And that prayer goes a long way. It goes a long way. And you can see the effect of that prayer in the life of Isaac. In the life of Isaac. Let's go to Genesis chapter 26. The book of Genesis chapter 26. I will read verse 2 to 5. Genesis chapter 26. I will read from verse 2 to 5. The prayer Abraham prayed. It goes a long way. And you can see the effect of it in the life of Isaac. And in the book of Genesis 26, I will read from verse 2 to 5. And the Lord appeared unto him, and the Lord appeared unto Isaac, and said, Go not down into Egypt. Don't go down to Egypt. Don't go down to Egypt. Stay in this land, and I will be with thee. I will bless thee, for unto thee and unto thy seed I will give all these countries. I will perform the oath which I sworn unto Abraham thy father, and I will make thy seed to multiply as the star of heaven. And I will give unto thy seed all this country, and thy seeds, and in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed. Now I want you to hear this. The reason why God visited Isaac, I want you to hear this reason in verse 5. Because Abraham obeyed my voice and kept my charge, my commandment, my statute, and my law. I visited you because your father obeyed my voice by calling upon my name. Your father obeyed my voice by raising an altar of prayer. Your father obeyed my voice and humbled himself and cried unto me. Your father obeyed my voice by calling upon my name. He said, that's why I visit you. That's why prayer goes long way. You can pray today, you may not see the effect of it today, but no prayer go without being answered. No prayer go without being answered. And I want to prove it to you. Let's go to the book of James chapter 5. No prayer will go without being answered. God answer prayer. The prayer of righteous will never go unanswered. Never go unanswered. It may not be answered in your own time, because it is written that in his time he made all things beautiful. Book of James chapter 5. James chapter 5. I will read verse 16. James 5 verse 16. Say, confess your fault one to another and pray one for another that you may be healed. Say, the effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Which means when a righteous pray, it's not a waste. When a righteous cry unto God, God has no choice to intervene, to solve. When you pray, God will always answer. He may not answer in your own time, but in his time, it will always make all things beautiful. Brother and sister, in this 6 months, for you to experience God's visitation, you must learn how to pray. You must 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 pray. Now let's see Jacob. That's what Abraham did. Let's see what Jacob did to attract God's visitation. In Genesis chapter 28, I will read from verse 1. And Isaac called Jacob and blessed him and charged him and said unto him, thou shalt not take wife of the daughter of Canaan. You see, Isaac called Jacob, blessed Jacob, because the blessing was poured upon Jacob. And let's see what's happened in verse 10 of the same chapter. In verse 10 of the same chapter, let's see what happened. And Jacob went out from Beersheba and went towards Aram, and he lighted upon a certain place and tarried there all night, and 12. And he dreamed, and behold, a ladder set up on the hearth, and the top of it reached to heaven, and behold, the angel of God ascending and descending on it. Remember, his father had poured blessing upon him, and that blessing attracted the presence of angel. That blessing attracted the presence of God. Because sometimes in the race of life, you need a father blessing. Because the father blessing always prevails over every situation in your life. The father blessing always prevails over every circumstances. Remember, in verse 1, his father played blessing upon Jacob. Isaac blessed Jacob. And that blessing attracted the presence of angels. He attracted a divine presence. And he slept and he saw in the dream the angel ascending and descending, a ladder. And when you come down, when you come down to 13, and behold, the Lord stood about it. You see, the Lord stood about it. The Lord stood about it. About on the top of it, the Lord stood about it and said, I'm the Lord God of Abraham, their father, and the God of Isaac that poured blessing upon you. And let's trace this from Genesis chapter 1. Let's trace from Genesis chapter 1. On the 6th day, when God created man, he poured blessing upon man. And you can see the trend. See how it flowed. It flowed to Abraham. It flowed to Isaac. And Isaac releases that blessing upon Jacob. And now God reconfirmed that promise. That I'm the God of your forefather. I'm the God of your father. That what I've spoken concerning their generation, I will fulfill it. I will fulfill it. You can see that the blessing of his father attract divine presence. The blessing of his father attract the divine visitation. And see what is happening. And 15. And behold, and with thee, I will keep thee in all places whither thou goest. I will bring thee again into this land. I will not leave thee until I have done which I have spoken to thee of. God said to him that whatever I have spoken to you, I will not leave you. I will fulfill it. Which means, brother and sister, relax. Don't think about death. Don't think about sickness. Don't think that your life will be cut short. I want to hear this. The Lord said to him that I am with thee, and I will keep you in all your way, and I will bring you into this land. I will not leave thee until I have done what I have spoken concerning your life. You will not die until God fulfill what he has spoken concerning your life. You will not die until God fulfill what he has spoken concerning your life. His Father blessing prevail over him. His Father blessing attract divine visitation. And God will confirm his promise that I will not leave you, which means you can't die until you fulfill what I have spoken concerning you. Because God is not a man that is to lie, nor the Son of Man that will repent. His word will not return to him void. You can see his Father blessing attract divine visitation. What happened? In verse 18, he built an altar of prayer. Again, prayer. In verse 18, and Jacob rose up early in the morning and took the stone he had put for his pillow and set up for a pillar and poured oil upon the top of it. Verse 19, and he called the name of the place Bethel, for the name of the city was Luz at first. And Jacob called upon the name of the Lord. He raised an altar of prayer, prayer again, altar of prayer. He called upon the name of the Lord, and he made a vow to God. And he reminded God of his promises. He reminded God of his promises. And let's go to chapter 32, verse 9. 32 verse 9. He reminded God, and Jacob said, "Oh God of my father." You remember in chapter 28, his father poured blessing upon him, and that blessing attracted divine presence, and God appeared to him through that pronouncement, and God confirmed his promise. And in chapter 32, and Jacob said, "O God of my father Abraham, God of my father Isaac, the Lord who said unto me, return unto thy country and to thy kindred, and I will deal well with thee. He reminded God of his promise. See what happened. In verse 32, in verse 24. When he reminded God of his promise, God reappeared again. In verse 24. See what is happening. And Jacob was left alone, there rested a man with him until the breaking of the day. When he reminded God of his word, God appeared again. God appeared again. He appeared again. He was left alone. And I want us to see something. When you are left alone, sometimes God wants to speak to you, but we are too busy. We are too occupied with some stuff. That's why we can't hear God. He was left alone. And let's see that example in the life of our Lord Jesus Christ. Let's see that example in Matthew chapter 14, verse 23. Matthew 14, verse 23. Matthew 14, verse 23. And when he has sent the multitude away, I want you to see the power of being left alone. In this month, brother and sister, you must learn how to be left alone. Sometimes you just need a quiet place to hear the voice of God. Every time God wants to speak to his children, but his children are too occupied. They are too busy. That's why they cannot hear God. And I want you to see the power of being left alone. Let's see what Christ did. In 23, Matthew 14, 23, he said, and when he had sent the multitude away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray. This is our Lord Jesus Christ. He understood the power of being alone with God. There are times you pray together. There are times you have to be left alone. That's why Solomon said there is a time and season for everything under the sun. There's a time for everything. There are times you have to create a time to be left alone so that God can speak to you. God can minister to you. God can minister to you. Jesus sent the multitude away. And what did he? He went up into a mountain apart to pray. Apart to pray. Because there are certain messages you will never hear from God unless you are left alone. There are certain instructions about your destiny you will never hear from God unless you have been left alone. There are certain information God will never release until you learn how to be left alone. Jesus sent the multitude away because he understood the power of being alone with the Father so that he can hear the Father. Father, what is the next phase? What is the next action as you take? As you take? Should I pursue them? If I pursue them, will I overtake them? If I overtake them, will I recover all? He was left alone. He sent the multitude away. He was left alone. That's how you build your spiritual muscle. Corporate prayer is very, very good, but you must learn how to pray alone. God bless individual. This is not a collective stuff. Jesus, our master, I've so heard the example of what Jacob did. Jacob did the same thing. He sent all his servants, all his wife. He said, go ahead of me. And the Bible said he was left alone. If Jacob was not left alone, the angel won't show up. Because that angel was assigned for his destiny. Any information or any message regarding your destiny that will open up your destiny, you can only hear it when you are left alone. Anything that will open a new chapter in your life, you can only hear that message when you are left alone. Jesus understood what Jacob did. He was left alone, and there rescued a man. What happened? Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. Genesis chapter 32 again. Genesis chapter 32, verse 24. Verse 24 said, and Jacob was left alone. And we are already established how Christ sent the multitude away and was left alone to pray. To pray. To pray. To pray. He was left alone. And there rescued a man with him until the breaking of the day. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he tore the whole of his thigh. And the whole of Jacob's thigh was out of joint. And as he wrestled with him, and he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. And he said unto him, what is your name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, thy name shall no more be called Jacob, but Israel, the army of God. The army of God. For as a prince hast thou power with God and with men, as prevailed. For you to engage in prevailing prayer, you must learn how to be left alone. And this encounter opened a new chapter in Jacob's life. This encounter, this visitation, brought up his destiny. Brother and sister, if you really want God's visitation this month, get into prayer. Get into prayer. Prayer for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. We are past that level. We must get into the deep. Let's go into the deep. Let's go into the deep. Is it from the altar of prayer you take territory? Is it from the altar of prayer you possess your possession? There are things won't happen unless you pray. And you can see Abraham, you can see Isaac, and you can see Jacob. Jesus was left alone. And let's see Mark. Let's see how Mark put it. Mark chapter 1, verse 25. Mark 1:35. Mark 1:35. And in the morning, rising up a great while before the day, Jesus went out and departed into a solitary place. There pray. In the morning, Jesus left all his disciples and he went to a secret place to pray so that he can hear the voice of the Father. Sometimes you get to a junction in your life. You just need a word from God. But you can only hear that word when you learn how to be left alone. You get to a certain stage in your life, you don't know what to do. It's like you are confused. You just need a word from God. And those words doesn't come cheaply. It comes when you have been trained and you have been learned how to be left alone. Maybe you are in that category today now. You don't even know what to do. You have think of so many things. You don't even know what to do. You are confused. Learn how to be left alone so that you can hear God. You just need a word from God. One encounter will turn your life around. Just one encounter will blow up the whole thing. Jacob had one encounter and his destiny was changed since that day. No more Jacob. It's the harming of God. The harming of God. The harming of God. You have to learn how to be left alone. You have to learn how to be left alone. Now let's see a few examples from the New Testament. Let's go to the book of Luke chapter 1. Luke chapter 1. I will read from verse 5 and 6. We have looked two examples from the Old Testament. Let's look at few examples from the New Testament. What they do, what they did that attract God visitation. I will read from verse 5 and 6. There was in the day of Herod, the king of Judah, a certain priest named Zechariah of the course of Abia, and his wife was of the daughter of Aaron, and her name was Elizabeth. They were both righteous before God. I want you to underline that. They were both righteous before God, walking in all the commandment and ordinances of the law, blameless, and they have no child. I want you to underline that. They were righteous. Because righteousness exalts a nation. If you want to experience God's visitation this month, you must learn how to live a righteous life. The Bible says righteousness exalts a nation. That's why David said righteous can fall 7 times. You see, in verse 7 it said they have no child. They were righteous. They keep all the commandments, all the ordinances of God. But they don't have children. They don't have children. But remember what David said. He said, I was young, but now I'm old. I've never seen the righteous be forsaken. They were righteous and they were blameless. And I want you to see this. They walk in the commandment of the law, and they were serving in the house of the Lord. But see where the prayer coming. Verse 10. Let's go to verse 10. And the whole multitude of people were praying without at the time of incense. Intercessory prayer. You see, what happened to the people of old, or of the Old Testament? The same pattern continues in the New Testament. These people, husband and wife, they were righteous. They were holy. They were perfect. But there's a deficiency in their life. And there's an intercessory prayer outside the temple. People were praying at the time of incense. At the time, they were praying. They were praying. They were praying. And see what happened. And see what happened. They were praying. They were praying. And verse 13 and verse 11. The whole multitude was praying, and there appeared unto him angel of the Lord, standing on the right side of the altar of incense. The altar of incense means altar of prayer. At that time of prayer, the angel appeared. The angel appeared. He appeared. He appeared. Brother and sister, don't joke with prayer. Don't joke with prayer. The angel will not appear. They will appear at the time of prayer. At the time of prayer. And verse 13. And verse 12. And when Zechariah saw him, he was troubled, and fear fell upon him. 13. But the angel said unto him, Fear not, Zechariah, fear not, for thy prayer is heard. Thy prayer is heard. And their wife Elizabeth shall bear thee a son, and thou shalt call his name John. The angel was sent from God to confirm that your prayer is heard, and your wife shall conceive and bear a son. His name shall be called John. There's a power in prayer. They were righteous, they were holy, they were blameless, but the prayer, the underneath thing is prayer. We saw that in the life of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and you can see in the New Testament as well. Prayer. Prayer. Brother and sister, in this month, don't joke with prayer. Don't joke with prayer. Don't joke with prayer. Don't joke with prayer. Another example is Peter. In the book of Acts chapter 12. Acts chapter 12. I will read verse 5. You know, Peter was kept in the prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto God for him. And when you read from verse 1, you know that John was killed by Herod. The Bible says when the king saw that he was pleased, the Jew, he stretched forth his hand and he took Peter. And Peter was kept in prison. But in this occasion, he said the prayer was made without ceasing. Without ceasing. Without ceasing. What happened? What happened? It was rescued. God can rescue you from the hand of the wicked. He can rescue you from every embarrassment. He can rescue you from every unpleasant situation. Only if you can pray. He said, whosoever call upon the name of God shall be saved. You have to call upon his name. You have to call upon his name. If you want God to intervene, God will not intervene in our fear unless we pray. Unless we pray. God will not do anything unless we pray. The prayer was made and Peter was released. And the last example in the New Testament I want to talk about is Cornelius. In Acts chapter 10. Act 10, I will read from verse 1. He said, there was a certain man in Caesarea called Cornelius, a centurion of the band called the Italian band, a devout man, and one that feared God with all his house, which gave more harm to people. Which means he helped people, and prayed to God always. You hear that? Pray to God always. Pray to God always. What happened? He saw in the vision, evidently about the 9th hour of the day, and the angel of the Lord coming into him and said to him, Cornelius. And when he looked on him, he was afraid and said, what is it, Lord? And he said unto him, thy prayer and their harm have come up for a memorial before God. You hear that? He said his prayer and his arm, giving harm, helping people, have come as a memorial before God. Brother and sister, there's a power in prayer. There's a power in prayer. There is a power in prayer. There is a power in prayer. There's a power in prayer. In this month, develop the attitude of prayer. Pray. Pray. The Bible says, if my people who were called by my name shall humble themselves and pray, say, I will hear them. When God says he will hear, he will hear. When God says he will hear, he will hear. Because it's not a man that he will lie. You need to pray. You need to pray. He said, an angel confirmed that his prayer have come up as a memorial before God. How do you feel? How do you feel when your prayer become a memorial before God? Because your prayer is like a burnt incense, the sweet aroma before God. Say your prayer have come up as a memorial before God. You need to pray. We need to pray. We need to pray. The cheapest way to experience God's visitation is prayer. It's 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 prayer. No wonder Jesus said in Matthew 26, verse 41 and 46, he said, pray so that you not enter into temptation. Jesus said, pray. And in Luke chapter 18, let's see what happened, what Jesus said in Luke chapter 18, verse 1. He said, and he spake parable unto them, to this end that men ought always to pray. To pray, always to pray. Not pray one day. Not those prayer, take your jacket and run into the bus stop and say, thank God. No. He said, to this end that men ought always to pray, not to faint. Because what will make you faint in the day of trouble is a lack of prayer life. What will make you faint in the day of adversity is lack of prayer life. You need to pray. And Paul also stated in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17, said, pray without ceasing. Pray without ceasing. You have to pray. You have to pray. You have to pray. God, show me a man of a powerful man. Show me a powerful man without a prayer life. It's not possible. It's not possible. Because from that altar of prayer, we subdue the kingdom. From the altar of prayer, we rule. We rule. We dominate. You cannot dominate in this world if you can't dominate from the altar of prayer. Instead of you complain, get down on your knee and cry to God. Instead of you complain about your boss at work, get down on your knee and change the order of day. Instead of you to be chasing your debtor, you pray, seek the face of God. Can I pursue them? If I pursue them, will I overtake them? If I overtake them, will I recover all? Instead of you complain, get down on your knee and pray. He said, if my people who were called by my name say pray, I will hear them. He said, call unto me, I will answer you. God is always there to answer all. If we can pray. Because it's through prayer we take territory. It's through prayer we stop the oppression of the wicked. It's through prayer we are empowered to cast out demons. It's through prayer we are empowered to heal the sick. It's through prayer we can dismantle the stronghold. It's through prayer we can say enough is enough. Pray. Brother and sister, pray. There's no two ways to that. Pray. Let not get into trouble. God bless you. God keep you. In this month, God will visit you. And that visitation will cause a supernatural change of level. That visitation will cause a supernatural turnaround in your life. But you must learn how to pray. God bless you. God keep you. God cause his face to shine upon you. But I don't want to close this broadcast without giving you an opportunity to make Christ as the Lord of your life. Because until you are born again, your prayer will be an abomination before God. So except man be born again, you cannot see the kingdom. Because the trumpet will sound and the dead in Christ shall rise again. And we that were alive shall be cut off to meet the Lord. For it is appointed once to die. You don't die twice. You can only die once. Don't wait another day. Tomorrow may be too late. People are dying on a daily basis. Whatever your hand found to do it now. Tomorrow may be too late. Maybe you want to say to me tonight that, Pastor, I think I've heard about few of them. I've heard about them. They are righteous. They are blameless. But my life is a mess. I want change of life. I want to come out from this situation. I want to come out from this predicament. I want God to help me. You can say this simple prayer after me. Because with the heart, man believes unto salvation. But until you confess it, it's not established. But the seal is your confession. Your confession is the seal of approval. You can say after me, Lord Jesus, I come to you tonight. I am a sinner. My sins ever before me. Forgive me. Have mercy on me, O Lord. Tonight, I accept you as my Lord and personal Savior. Come into my heart, into my life. Rule and reign, so that from today, I will live my life for you. If you have prayed that prayer, I believe you are born again. But you don't stop there. That's a foundation. The Bible says we should not forsake the assembly of the believer. You can join us in our church. If you're based in United Kingdom, you can join us in our church one of these days. The name of our church is Beneficial Spiritual Christ Church, 281 to 283 Riley, London, SE15 4UA. If you need more information, feel free to contact us. We'll be much happy to help. God bless you. As you go forward this week, I declare your week blessed. You will go out with joy. You will come home with peace. This week, you are not permitted to suffer loss. You are not permitted to cry. You are not permitted to involve in any form of accident. This week, God will charge his angel to watch over you, to keep you in all your way. No weapon that form against you shall prosper. And every tongue that rises against you, they are condemned. The God of Abraham bless you. The God of Isaac bless you. The God of Jacob bless you. The God of our father, Bishop Ackman, do his best for you. Remain blessed until I see you on Friday. God bless you.